You could tell me that story?
It's just those days, anything that you can find to eat in the rice field, and it's not that you eat freely. You have to steal it and sneak it and try to cook without let the Khmer Rouge sorry your nose, and then after that you eat at night time quietly. Otherwise, if I got caught, that would get killed.
And you would work from, give me how long you would work
I
every day?
worked from 6 o'clock early in the morning until midday, and have 1 hour of break, and then head back to the field until 7 o'clock in the late evening. Plus, when the moon is out, you have to get out to the field, work until when everyone totally exhausted. And it's just all day, all night sometimes. And sometimes people could not make it. They fell and died in the rice fields. And I had to sneak and try to steal food as much as I could to fill up my stomach. And at the time, I was not afraid to get beaten or to get killed. As long as I have my food in my stomach, I rather die. I rather get beaten with a full of food in my stomach.
And all of this and your stories and more are chronicled in your book that you're holding right now?
Yes, all been described in this book in details, and that's how I survived it, all alone at age 7 till 14 when I arrived the refugee camp in Thailand.
Just quickly, how did you get to that refugee camp? Did people help you? Or?
No, I escaped it. I learned that there's people escaped to Thailand, to the border, and I heard there's a refugee camps in the border between Thai and Cambodia, and that's how I sneaked at night, and it took me a day and night to cross the Thai's border, to Cambodian borders to Thailand. And it was not safe, it was dangerous. There's landmines, and there's a Khmer Rouge soldiers, there's a Vietnamese soldiers, and there's other soldiers along the way to the border.
What sort of distance are you talking, that trip that you had to make?
It's a quite a far distance, and you pretty much on your feet all the time run. I ran very much and follow. Actually, I did follow a group of people who left to the border, so I just followed them, and it's about, I would say, maybe 30 miles cross from Cambodian to Thai border.
Right, with all those dangers in between.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and I described every details on that. During that escape.
Well, we definitely have to read that book. And so thankful you made it and you're here and teaching at the Stockholsa School.
Yes, I am. I'm hoping that children in the cities and staff and community at large be able to read this book, and it is the book that give a lot of hopes and give a lot of good messages to younger generation who knew a little about the Cambodian history. And this is the only book that I written from a young boy perspective. So I know that I'm working with the youngsters for the past 20 years, and if I made it, they can make it too.
Very good. Thank you so much.